guys. Kohl's. Kohl's? Girl, you didn't go to Kohl's. You went to Ross. Sorry. Hair. Coming back to you guys with another video. This video will not be a long video. It's just going to be a quick and simple haul video. I have some skincare items as well as some makeup here that I purchased from Ulta. And then the makeup items are, the skincare items are from Ross as well as Walmart. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. First of all, let me just say, if you are new to my channel, hello, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy your stay and I hope that you guys decide to come back. If you're an oldie but goodie, hey girl, hey. And yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. Okay, so for starters, I'm going to start off with skincare, and it's not much. It's just some things that I picked up, some new products that I'm trying out to kind of see what I like and what I don't like. I'm trying to find more affordable skincare because all of my skincare is pretty expensive, and so I'm just trying to see if I can find some dupes, save me some money, and see if these products will work. First thing that I'm going to mention, my little cousin actually, who is on YouTube, shout out to her, she actually recommended this to me, and I saw another YouTuber who swears by this, and I will put her name down here or somewhere on the video, but her skin is so pretty and so clear, and she swears by this, and this is the Pond's Dry Skin Facial Moisturizer. Now, my moisturizer that I use outside of this, it's pretty expensive. This Pond works exactly like the products that I use, my higher, more expensive products. This works the same, if not better. I feel like it makes my face very moisturized. It keeps it moisturized. I use this one. I also have another one, which is just a bigger bottle. I don't have it on side of me, but it is for extra dry skin, which I do tend to have right now. So I do have that one as well. But I use both of these in conjunction with my face wash. And if you guys want an updated routine, let me know and I will do one for you guys. I can do a morning routine as well as a nighttime routine because it is two different routines that I do. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. The next product that I have to mention is by the same brand, which is Pond's, but this is a cold cream makeup remover, and it says it's deep cleanser. I just started using this maybe like 2 weeks ago, and basically what it is just, it works like a lotion. Let me open it up for you guys. It works just like a lotion or a cream. A cream is what it says it is, and you just kind of put it on your hands and you moisturize it in your face, and then you use a wipe to wipe off the makeup. Now, is this product necessary? Not really, but I like it because it leaves my face very moisturized, and then I don't have to do as much work with the wipes to get the makeup off. So I use this, take a wipe, and I'm pretty much good to go. Then, you know, of course, after I do that, then I'll wash my face, but it makes my process of taking off my makeup so much easier. But I mean, it's not necessary, but I just wanted to try it out since it was right on side of that Pond's moisturizer. So I just figured, hey, let's just try this out as well. Okay, so the next few things that I'm going to show you guys are from Ross. Ross just opened back up, so I did have a chance to go and pick up a few things, and I kind of found these just sporadically in the makeup, skincare, perfume area over at Ross. The first thing that I got are these Aveeno Positively Radiant Makeup Removing Wipes. Now, I love Aveeno. Like, I love everything about Aveeno. I used to use the skincare line, but I kind of stopped using it. I need to get back to that. But these are the makeup removing wipes. I don't really use these as often because I do use my Crayon case, but these are only $1.49, so I couldn't really pass it up, so I just picked these up. The next item that I got are these Vitamin C Facial Cleansing Wipes by Hazel. And I saw these and I just kind of figured that I can put these in my gym bag because I will be starting to work out again. Once I go to work, start going back to work and everything, I will be working out. So I just figured I can put these in my gym bag, and since it's vitamin C, you know, vitamin C is good for your skin. So I was like, let me just pick these up. I think these are only like $1 and some change as well. Like Ross has some really good sales. And I'm also going to do a what I got from Ross haul, which is a lot of clothing. I got some stuff from my home. So I'm going to be doing a haul for you guys with those items. So be on the lookout for that. But I just picked up these vitamin C facial cleansing wipes. I've never used the brand, so I'm excited to see how it works. I'm hoping that it is sensitive skin friendly. If not, we may have a problem. The last item that I got skincare wise is the Beauty Muse Pro Vitamin C Makeup Removing and Cleansing Wipes. I also got these from Ross. I have never heard of this brand. Again, it's vitamin C, so I was like, hey, let me just pick these up just to have them for extra. I can also use them on my children's faces. It says makeup removing and cleansing wipes. I mean, I can use them on their hands. These are the kind of things that I like to have in my car, you know, just in case something happens, a spill, or somebody needs to wipe their hands really quick, or whatever the case may be. These are inexpensive, and I can sit them in my car, and they'll be good for your skin, or whatever the case may be, and it'll get the job done as far as cleaning up a mess, or just giving you a refresher really quick. Whatever the case may be, I like to have these on hand at all time in bulk. Okay, so now we're going to move into makeup. Now, these next products that I'm going to show to you guys can actually be considered skincare too, but it's like skincare makeup. And these I actually did not get from Ulta. I am lying. I actually got these from MAC. I decided to take it back to the basics. Now, I have been using my my Mario Badescu spray, and I felt like it wasn't giving my makeup the look that I would get back in the day. So I was trying to figure out, okay, Dalana, what is it that you were doing then that you're not doing now? So I kind of took it back to the basics, and that's kind of where I am in life. I'm like, just taking it back to the basics. Like, don't do too much, just take it back to the basics. So what I did was I went on MAC's website and I picked up some more Fix Plus. I don't know why I stopped using this. I don't know why I forgot about it, whatever the case may be. This was my holy grail. This was my go-to. And so I decided to go ahead and pick up some more. Now, I know that MAC released these in different kind of flavors, not flavors, but scents and whatever. But like I said, keeping it simple, keeping it with the basics, and I'm just going to use, and I just purchased the regular MAC Fix Plus. This has been a holy grail. This used to keep my makeup so bomb. Like, I had no issues with it. It kept my face moisturized. I used it as a primer before, during, and after doing my makeup. So I use it as a setting spray as well. So I just went ahead and picked 2 of those up because I needed them very badly. Because I was just like, something's not right. And so since I have been using it, I have been loving it. Okay, so the next things that I purchased were from MAC as well, and this actually goes with the skincare. So because I actually forgot to mention a couple of more things skincare wise, we're not going to jump into the makeup just yet. I kind of didn't even realize that I had these here, but this is my holy grail exfoliator. Now, I don't use any other exfoliator except for this one. I've had my share of different exfoliators, but this is the only one that I know that does what I needed to do. Like, it cleanses my face, it gets all that nastiness out of it, especially after I've worn makeup. And this is just my go-to ride or die. And this is the MAC Mineralized Volcanic Ash Exfoliator. I absolutely love this stuff. It is very sensitive on the skin. It doesn't taste bad either. Like, I know I'm not supposed to eat it, but it does not taste bad. It kind of tastes like sugar. And the guy in MAC actually told me that they make this with sugar. I don't know if he was telling the truth or not. I just don't know. But I absolutely love this. So what I like to do is I like to use this at least 2 to 3 times a week, especially if I'm wearing makeup. After every makeup application, I use this. And sometimes I do use it before my makeup application. And it just makes my makeup so smooth. And then if I use it after, it just cleanses my face. My face feels so soft, so supple, and just like a baby's bottom. The next thing that I purchased was from, it was actually purchased from Walmart as well. And this is just Witch Hazel. I'm currently implementing this in my skincare routine. I'm trying to get some dark spots off of my face. And I noticed that this helps. I don't know why. It just does. So I use this on a cotton ball, and then I also have the pads, which was not the pads but the cleansing cloths, which I thought was really neat, because when you're on the go and you don't want to really mess with this, you could just grab one of these and kind of wipe your face off. Now with these, I like to use these after I've washed my face. I like to take one of these and just kind of go back over my face to get any kind of dirt that I may have missed or whatever. And then it also absorbs oil before I go in and put my moisturizer on, and I absolutely love it in my routine. Or if I just want a quick refresher, maybe I've been outside and my face is feeling a little sticky, a little icky, I'll come in, I'll grab one of these, wipe my face really quick. Now the smell is not the best, but fan your face, girl, and keep it moving. It's gonna keep your face looking young, supple, and just amazing. Okay, now we're gonna move into the makeup for real. Okay. The first thing that I got was from NARS, and this is the matte bronzing powder, and this is the new powder. And the reason why this is in the color Laguna, I found out about this from Makeup Shayla. I was watching a video and she was doing, and she kind of introduced this product. It was a new product and it was a new bronzer, and I was like, oh, let me try that out, because I've been using my Becca primer for, my Becca bronzer for a while, and I have been wanting to find another bronzer that would be dark enough and would be actually pretty. So Makeup Shayla was using this one, and in here it looks a little bit light, but when she used it, it was so pretty. It was like the perfect shade. So I decided to pick this up from Ulta, and I'm hoping, I haven't used it yet, and I'm hoping that it will do me just as well as it did for her. I know on certain skin tones things looks a little bit different, and I am a little bit lighter than Makeup Shayla, so I'm not sure how this is going to look, but I'm hoping that it goes well. If not, it will be going back. Okay. Next on the list of purchases is the Laura Mercier. You guys know this. You've heard of this. I mean, if you haven't, where have you been? This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I actually ran out, and for the longest time, I wasn't sure if I even like this anymore, but I do. I'm just going to have to take it back to the basics and put it on the way that I was putting it on when I first fell in love with this, which is with a damp beauty blender. I was trying to use a brush with this and it just was not working, or I was using a dry beauty blender and it just was not working. I noticed that when I use it with a damp beauty blender and I do not bake, I just kind of like, you know, press it in and let it melt into my face, it turns out so pretty. So I'm gonna go back to the basics with that, and I went ahead and I just purchased another one of these. My next two items are, they kind of go together, and if you have been on my channel for a while, you've been rocking with me for a while, then you know these all too well. One of them I'm feeling kind of way because I really forgot about it. I haven't used it in ages, not this particular product anyways, but I used to love this. This was the only concealer that I would use, and this is my NARS Concealer in Caramel, and it's the one that's in the tube, the Radiant Creamy Concealer. I love this concealer. I would not use another concealer, and then I kind of, you know, start feeling myself. I was like, ooh, let me buy that. Ooh, let me get this. And I forgot about my girl. So yeah, I went ahead and I purchased one of these, and I'm going to start back using her. And I want to see if, I don't want to see nothing. I just want to go back to what I know. And so I went ahead and I purchased me a new NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer because I ran out of the other one, and I was still using the applicator because this is a doe foot applicator, and I absolutely love this applicator, but I wasn't using the product because there was nothing in it. Like, I would try and scrape it out, and then I actually tried to use the one that was in the little compact, and I didn't like that one. So I was like, let me just go back to my holy grail from when I first started doing makeup. Let me just go back to the one that worked for me. And so I went ahead and I purchased this again, which leads me into its counterpart, which is not the one that I started with, but it has been my go-to for a very, very long time. I actually did a FaceTime with my best friend, I think last week, and I was telling her that I tried a new foundation, and I told her that foundation is like giving my NARS a run for its money, and she was like, girl, you know, that's your go-to right there. I was like, you know it is, and it still is. So I went ahead and I purchased my NARS Foundation and Natural Rated Longwear Foundation, and I'm trying out a new color, which is Tahoe. I don't know how this is going to work. I feel like this is the equivalent to that Sheer Glow Foundation in NARS, which the one that I have that I've been using is Macao, which is the one that I use in both of the lines. But I feel like that Macao is a little bit too dark in this particular one. I know that might sound a little crazy, but depending on the line does not mean that the color is going to be the same. So my Sheer Glow is a little bit lighter than, my Sheer Glow Macao is a little bit lighter than my Natural Rated Longwear Foundation Macao, if that makes sense. So I went up one color, and I'm going to see how this works. And if this does not work, then I'll just go back to Macao and I'll use it the way I've been using it. Because there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a tad bit too dark, but I make it work by lightening up my concealer. So I just wanted to try something different. So I went ahead and I purchased a new foundation because I actually was running out. So I went ahead and purchased a new foundation. Next on the list is something that I have been wanting to try out for a very long time. And I just did not know what was the right color to try out. And I kind of studied YouTube and I watched a bunch of videos, and I still don't think I have the right color. But I'm going to see what I can do with this, if I can do anything with it. If anything, this might be an overall all-over foundation that I can use for a no makeup day. Or just, you know, to cover my blemishes, dark spots, things of that nature. If I don't want to wear a whole lot of makeup that day, but I want to look polished. But that is MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer, and I have it in NC45, and I think this might be a little bit too dark for concealer. Now that I'm looking at it out of the packaging, yeah, I don't know. I would have to, let's see. Yeah, that, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that looks like that's going to be a foundation shade. And the thing with MAC is that they are mostly, more times than not, more on the oranger, like, undertone. I don't know why MAC is like that. I feel like that's why I stopped using MAC, because they just were not getting the undertones right. So they released a whole lot more colors, a lot more shades, and so I was like, let me try and see if I can like MAC again, because you know MAC had fallen off for some of us. Like, there were other brands that were coming out with different kind of products that were cheaper than MAC, so it was like we weren't checking for MAC, or I wasn't checking for MAC. But I was like, let me just see. And I know Makeup Shayla, I watch a lot of her videos, but she wears MAC because, you know, she used to work at MAC, so she swears by MAC. So I was just like, let me just try. And using the concealer and the way that I've seen people use it, it just looks so flawless. Like, it just looks so, it's full coverage without being cakey. Does that make sense? So I was trying to find something like that I can use on an everyday basis, but I don't think that's the color. But I did go ahead and purchase the product anyways. Next thing that I got was this mascara, and it is the It Superhero Mascara. And I purchased this because I originally got this in a sample size some kind of way. I don't remember how I got it, but I got it in a sample size some kind of way. And it made my lashes look so bomb. Like, I already have naturally long lashes, but using this, it just made them 10 times longer and 10 times more fuller. It looked like false lashes when I wasn't even wearing them, especially for my bottom lashes. So I was like, hey, let me just go ahead, because I ran out. And I can't remember where I got the sample from. I mean, I could have gotten it from Sephora, but Sephora's not open due to the pandemic. So I was just like, let me go ahead and get this from Ulta, since I had some points anyways. And so I picked up this as well, because this has been really good to me and my lashes. And it was fairly inexpensive, so I just picked this up. The last thing that was on the list, it was not a purchase. It was actually a freebie from MAC, and this is Velvet Teddy. Now, Velvet Teddy used to be hitting back in the day. Like, this was something that the girls would go to. This would be their go-to color. It's like a really pretty mauve nude color, and it's just so cute. It's like a little mini. I don't know if I would ever use it. I'm not sure, but because I haven't touched my MAC lippies in a very long time. So, I mean, I may use it, I may not. It's so cute. I just kind of want to put it up for display, but this was the very last thing that I got in my order. Okay, guys, so that was everything I purchased from Ulta, as well as MAC, as well as Walmart, as well as Kohl's. Girl, you didn't go to Kohl's. You went to Ross. But anyway, that was all the products that I purchased in this little mini skincare slash makeup haul. I hope you guys enjoyed the products that I mentioned. Maybe you guys will go out and buy some of them. If you currently use anything that I've mentioned in the haul, let me know down in the description box below. Let me know how it works for you. If you guys use MAC, let me know what color I may be able to use, because I have not had any luck with MAC. Going into the store, I feel like swatching it, it works. Put it on my face, it works. I don't know if it's the lighting, but as soon as I walk out or when I get home, it's just like, girl, no, what were you doing? What were they doing when they matched you? So if you guys can help your girl out, help me out, okay? But let me stop rambling. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so that you do not miss an upload anytime I upload. If you are not following me on social media, please go ahead and follow me on social media. Your girl is back on Twitter as of last week. Your girl is back on Twitter as Dalana_. That's where you can find me on all social media platforms. So check me out there. And in the meantime, in between time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.